really exciting to look back on the history of PM and to see all that past that has got us to this point. In 1974, Simmons Industries out of Braintree, Massachusetts was looking for a rep in this market. They interviewed both Pendel and Munns. They liked them both, couldn't decide on which one. Said, hey, if you guys actually got together, this would be a no-brainer. So Joe picked up the phone, called Fred. Fred came over to his house, and they scratched out PM and Associates over dinner that evening. So it's exciting to see us continue to represent both Zoller Pump Company and Weiss Instruments today, and to be able to come together that way. Then in 1978, they hired Steve Hullett, who wound up buying the company in 1998. And then in 1999, Steve merged with G.E. Meyer and Associates, which at that time was owned by Rick Meyer, and that really became the heart of PM and Associates.
I got a break back in, it was 78, when I was doing a project for a guy named Joe Pendel, thus the P of PM and Associates. Said, hey, do you know anything about the manufacturer's rep business? And I said, I have no idea what that is. And he goes, well, go ask your dad, and then, because I think we'd like to talk to you. So it went from there. Talked to my dad, and he goes, well, they're usually family businesses, but if you've got an opportunity, you might talk to them. So I did, and it just went from there. I started sweeping floors in the warehouse and shipping packages UPS, and worked my way up the ranks, and that's how it all happened.
I was a pretty strong competitor of Steve's, although I was more residential, he was more commercial, but we were running into each other all the time, as you do when you're in this business.
We became friends. I mean, we'd pal around after hours when we're up traveling in Fort Wayne, wherever it may be, and so we just developed a nice relationship.
I was asked to do a panel discussion on succession planning, so I asked Steve to be on that panel with me. So in that, we shared a lot of stuff about each other's beliefs and our agencies. And after that all was over, on our way back, we said, man, we should just join forces.
We ended up, making a merger of the two firms, and that's how it all happened.
Working with Steve and Rick, who owned the company, there was a thought process about me potentially taking over the business. So we moved here in 2012, worked with some of the bigger customers in the Indianapolis market. In 2015, we set the path for me to take over the company. And in October of 2017, I bought the agency from Rick and Steve.
We felt like that was the perfect fit for us. He was just the right guy.
Yeah, the legacy of PM and Associates, going on 50 years, that's phenomenal. That just doesn't happen by accident. It shows you that the founders that started this, had a vision.
It's amazing to see where we are today. Today we're multi-million-dollar corporations with multiple office locations. We have our own inventory. We do consigned inventory. It's really a cool thing to see. When I think about the future of the rep business, I think that agencies now are becoming multi-million-dollar corporations that are state-of-the-art, high-tech. The people coming into our industry today are sharper than ever before. You see AI starting to take effect with some of the things that we're doing with Zendesk. Rep Fabric and customer relationship management has really changed. So I think really the sky's the limit when it comes to rep agency businesses. One of the things I think that attracts people to PM and Associates is the fact that we embrace technology, that we're trying to be forward-leaning. If you look at one of our core values, lead through change, we don't want to be adaptable to change. We want to be the disruptor in the market. And I think that's the thing that's going to actually keep us in business for the next 50 years.
When you have shared values, it really works well together. Quality, service, innovation, integrity, and you know where people are going to stand, and it's a lot easier because you're not worried about what are they really thinking.
So interestingly enough, after acquiring the agency, we kind of kept our model of disruption by moving west, acquiring Mission Specialty in 2019 and then C.K. Dorman in 2022. I can tell you that those acquisitions really have been key to our overall success. And the passion that their people and their team have brought to our agency overall, their adoption of our culture and our line card has really been instrumental in our success. And I can't wait to see how both of those markets continue to grow under that leadership.
We ended up partnering with PM in, I believe, November 1st of 2018. And prior to meeting with Michael in Indianapolis, we had a pretty big shakeup in Indiana. And unfortunately for us, it was a big piece of our business at the time. From when we started to where we are now, sales have grown just over tenfold. So
Significantly.
it was, yeah. So it was, I think he took a leap of faith on us, and obviously it's paid off for everyone.
It became one big team. It didn't become just the Kansas City office or the St. Louis office. It became one big team, and everybody embraced it. Everybody within the organization is so willing to step up and help out. And when there's a call for action, there's not a lack of people stepping up to the front and say, I can do this and I will do this. And it's been a great deal.
Over the last 3 years, we've invested more than $5 million in our facilities, and it's amazing to see. All of our facilities now have full live fire training centers. Last year, through the Indianapolis facility alone, we moved over 800 contractor trainings through this facility. I'm really excited about the investment that we've made. Our facilities now are an actual selling point for our agency. We have about $2 million worth of current inventory under roof, and full-time warehouse people that are doing 20 to 30 shipments a day. It really has become a great strength of our agency.
It's been a lot of fun, and then watch Michael take that vision and just multiply it, going from one office now to 3 offices, covering 7 states. It's kind of been mind-blowing to me to watch how quickly and fast this has gone, and successful at the same time.
Extremely excited to work with PM and Associates. We're ready to go to market with you guys. You got a young, aggressive team, and couldn't be more excited about the opportunity to be partnered with PM and Associates.
We're going to be here for a long time. We've got a great crew. They're just developing a lot of confidence within the customers and the manufacturers as we go forward. 50 years on 30-day contracts. How about that?
Very, very happy, very excited about the 50th anniversary.
You don't see a third generation normally that can keep something like that going. And that's just historical data that you can read about anywhere.
So proud of the legacy that is there.
The model is a good model for product sales in our arena.
Since we made the rep change to PM and Associates, I just, like Noah had previously mentioned, our sales with PM and Associates has just shot up like a rocket. Their territory has grown, their team has grown, and they have just such a great team that takes care of the entire customer spectrum. They don't just call in just wholesalers and take you around and just do the milk run. They call in engineers, they call in contractors, they manage the entire customer gamut. So they have relationships at all levels.
Congratulations to the PM and Associates team on 50 years. It's a benchmark for sure. We're excited to be able to spend those 50 years with you guys as y'all's reps, and we're looking forward to many, many years to come and strengthen that partnership and grow together.
So as you could probably tell, this hair's not getting any darker. All this gray means at some point down the line, my time is coming. And I think the responsibility of every owner is to ensure the legacy of the agency. I can't tell you how excited I am about the people that work here. We have such great young people who have embraced this rep model, have embraced the challenges ahead of them, are excited about our core values and our mission statement. They talk about the niche that we have in the market and the things that we do. So in all honesty, if I didn't think I'd be bored to death, I could step away today and our agency would be in great hands. And that is probably what gives me the most excitement.